And thinking about it.
Yes.
And we're live! Yay! All right, you guys, this is real life. So we are your tour guides for Mary Kay Bingo tonight. My name is Hannah.
And I'm Allison. Give me a little grace.
And
I might
Allie
be
has a
lagging just a
lag.
little bit on the video.
Yes. So bear with us, you guys. It just gives dramatic pause and it allows you to ponder things. So the way that we're going to do this is you're going to comment your numbers. So if you've not commented your numbers yet, they need to be in the comments wherever you're watching so that we can see them. Because if you comment them on the replay and they're mysteriously the first 5 numbers that I call, we're going to know. We're going to know.
That is so
we don't
true.
cheat here, okay? So even if you're watching the replay, we will do a replay giveaway. There will be participation giveaways as well. So even if you're not one of our first 3 bingo winners, still keep hanging out with us, keep commenting, because we're going to go back through comments and pick random winners after the live, and we're going to pick a replay. So Allie, why don't you tell them why we're doing Freedom Bingo tonight, and then we'll start with our numbers while everyone's commenting their numbers. Bring your friends.
Yes, we are so excited. And so today is obviously 4th of July, that we celebrate this wonderful country of ours. And whether you're having hot dogs and hamburgers and fireworks or just very thankful for the freedoms that we do have here, however you wish to celebrate, we're celebrating by earning some free cars. So we have the freedom with our business to work it a little bit or work it a lot, to go for big goals or just even set our own personal fun goals of having the courage to talk to some new friend. So our business is full of all kinds of different types of freedom. It also gives us a lot of choices that we might not otherwise have. It gives our family choices, whether it's to go to a wonderful horse celebration or to go on trips or whatever that might be. And so we have so many choices with the freedom of our business. We also love red lipstick. So Hannah, I don't know what red lipstick you're wearing right now, but this is the new matte lipstick in classic red, and I absolutely love it. It's super hydrating. But we have tons of different reds and a whole bunch of different finishes. Hannah, what are you wearing? Ooh.
So I have red stiletto on, which is one of our, I don't remember if it's a semi-shine or a semi-lat. You two can be a Mary Kay sales director. I think it's a semi-matte. I don't think it's a semi-shine. But this is one of my go-tos. I love this one, and I love red smolder when I want like a deep saucy red.
Yes. And so we've got lots of red lipstick. The wonderful thing too is about Mary Kay products is it's a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So different reds look different on different skin types. And so if something turns out a little bit more orange and you're not loving it, you can trade it out for one of these other ones. And it doesn't cost your consultant at all. The company trusts us and just sends a new one to replace. It does not even charge us shipping, so do not feel like you're ever bothering your consultant if you need to trade out any of these wonderful products. So I hope you have commented your 5 numbers. Make sure to invite friends, and if any of your friends win, you might win too. So some of the products that we're talking about tonight are wonderful for summer. There's things that I don't necessarily use all year round, but during the summertime are completely necessary. So Hannah has up a random number generator. And what she's going to do is she's going to call out the first number. We're going to talk about what that product is. And then if you have it, make sure you comment, hey, I got that one. If you see a product that you love, you can comment, hey, I need that one. Because as we celebrate tonight, both Hannah's wonderful showstoppers, I feel like that's perfect for like all the red too. The showstoppers and the bright lights, we are inches away from both earning our first tracks These are brand new to everyone, but especially to our company too. And it's going to give us so much freedom. I know for Hannah and stuff, she is so excited to be able to take Kyrie to school in this wonderful car. And for our family, it's going to give us a big blessing too, because, and Hannah, I did tell all family and stuff today, so we're good to go. But we are going to have the ability to take a new little baby and stuff around in this new car too. So it's a big deal for both families and stuff. It's going to be a big deal for anyone earning a Trex, whether they're not a family or have a huge family. So this is so exciting. So Hannah, take it away.
Yay! Yes. So even if Allie and I are not directly your consultant, if you're watching, we mentor your consultant, and your consultant has some big goals that they're wrapping up in these next couple days as well. And Allie and I get the privilege of leading them, and we lead by example here. So number one, whatever. Okay. Y'all know what I meant to say. I'm autistic and awkward. Just bear with me. Y'all are allowed to laugh at me. Okay. So make sure you comment and tell us when we call your number. You got to be excited. So our first number is number 13. Who had number 13? And that is our finishing spray. So Allie, do you want to show us the finishing spray and tell us about the finishing spray?
Yes. So the finishing spray is absolutely amazing year round. And it's very cooling. Now it is actually made by Scandinavia. And if you go to, I think it's Ulta, I always get them mixed up if it's Ulta or whatever. Anyways, at other stores, this exact same formula is like double the price. And so all you do is whenever you finish your makeup and you want it to set and you want it to not move off your face, especially if you're sweaty during the summer, we do a cross and then an X. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Okay. So we go down, cross, X, X, and maybe close your mouth while you're doing it too. But especially whenever I do bridal makeup and stuff too. I even have like the brides use it on the inside of their dress. Bridesmaids and stuff too. You can do it around here and in between your legs. Okay. So anybody and stuff that gets a little sweaty and sticky and stuff, this is actually a game changer. And if your air conditioning goes out in your car, this is a great refresher to wake you back up. If you are doing like a photo shoot or something like that, you can actually do layers of this between like your moisturizer and your makeup. But we'll talk about that in one of your makeup classes whenever you get one-on-one with your consultant. So makeup finishing spray.
Yes. And if you're not a spray person, we do have a really great translucent powder. So you can ask your consultant about that as well. But when I do bridal makeup, I like spray every layer. Like we prime and we spray and we foundation and we spray and they don't move all day. Like their color is set. It is there. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, how sweaty they get, their face isn't budging. So setting spray was our first one, number 13. Our next one is going to be number 2, which is our PHA and AHA resurfacer. And I think Allie's also going to model that one. We're keeping track so we don't tell you about something twice.
Yes. So if you have not tried the new boosters, these are amazing. So what you want to do is you want to get on a good skincare routine. Any of the boosters are not going to replace anything from your skincare routine. They're just going to boost it up. So Clinical Solutions is a line. I don't know if you can see the box, but from Mary Kay, we have a Clinical Solutions line that's not necessarily skincare. It's those extras that you can get that are almost like dermatological. I don't know if that's the word, level. And they're very specialized. So I love the HA serum, the hyaluronic acid with ceramide. Oh my gosh. Super increase of hydration. Now the PHA and AHA resurfacer, what these do and stuff, it's going to help resurface your skin almost as if you were doing like one of the other exfoliants, like a glycolic peel or microdermabrasion, but this is going to be very specialized to just kind of, I'm going to be honest, this is the one booster and stuff. I don't know that like scientific breakdown and stuff, but it's really good. So Hannah, do you have anything to add to that? That it just kind of evens out and helps resurface your skin.
Yeah.
For if you need any smoothness.
Yes. So an easy way to think about it is that our boosters are the same as supplements in the sense of it's an addition to your daily skincare, like Ali said, but they're different in a way that a booster is very targeted and it boosts everything you put on after. So our AHA and PHA is going to boost your moisturizer or supplement that goes on after it for resurfacing your skin. If you put on a hydrating booster, it's going to boost the hydration that's coming from your moisturizers. Same with our C plus resveratrol is for wrinkles. It's going to boost the wrinkle fighting in anything you put on after it. And so with the AHA and PHA specifically, the way that I like to talk about it is that we have the Clinical Solutions line that is a medical level product line. So like the retinol set in this line is medical grade retinol. If you were going to buy that, the only other place you can get it is from your esthetician or dermatologist. You can't get it over the counter except from your Mary Kay consultant. And so some people that can't use the retinol, because you can't use that medical grade level of retinol if you are pregnant, trying to get pregnant, or breastfeeding. So Ali, for example, could not use our retinol right now, but she can use our AHA and PHA because it's kind of like a baby step of what the retinol does. So if for some reason you can't or don't want to use the retinol, I recommend using this product instead because it's still regenerating your skin growth. It's promoting healthy skin, but it's maybe not as intense as the retinol would be. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Well said.
Yes. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a lag. So, okay. All right. So that was our AHA and PHA. And our next number is going to be number 3. We're going in order for a minute. Number 3 is me. So that's going to be our waterproof mascara. This is definitely a summer product. So this is part of our Lash Love mascara line, and it's the one in the gray tube. And this is great for summer because all of our mascaras are water resistant. So as long as you don't ugly cry and then like smear your eyeballs, it's going to stay in place. But this is waterproof, so it's not budging no matter what. You can swim in this, you can ugly cry, touch your face, whatever you want to do. This is going to be your bestie. But this is great, especially in summer. It's also great to top your other mascaras with. So I love layering mascaras. So say I want super sassy lashes and I use our Lash Intensity, and then I top it with the waterproof so that I can cry if I want to, but it's not going to go anywhere. Or if I get caught in the thunderstorm, my lashes are staying where I want my lashes to be. Ali, what did you want to add?
Yeah, exactly what you said. I will layer that over anything else. I was talking to Brandon. He made dinner, and so I was telling him I will wait on dinner. I don't want to eat on camera with y'all. Yeah, so I will take that waterproof mascara and layer it over top. I love the formula though, and the brush. It's very separating. And so you don't get those clumpy, like thick lashes. And so it can go over if you want a more thickening mascara. You can go take this over it, or I love using just that.
So alone or together, this is a great mascara, especially this time of year. And then our next number, we've got some people getting numbers. I like that you guys are excited in the comments. That makes us feel like we're not talking to ourselves. Our next number is number 15.
Oh, I know a couple
I love number
of
15.
people.
Ali, do you want to tell us about number 15?
Yes. Hold on. My screen went black.
Yes.
Number 15, the hydrogel eye patches. Oh no. My gosh. So, have you ever thought, man, I'm going to keep my sunglasses on all day because I've got puffy black under eyes? Especially in the summer, sometimes you can get away with it because you're going to have your sunglasses on all day. But these are so wonderful. You can buy like those little packs of eye patches that are super moisturizing and soothing from like the dollar store, from Walmart and stuff, and they're in the little single packs. But you don't always know the exact ingredients in those, and so be a little hesitant. But also, they can be a little pricey and stuff for those patches. Now, this is 30 pairs, okay? So you're gonna have plenty, but they're also pink and sparkly. Now, when you put them on, you're gonna put the smaller end towards the inside of your nose, and then it gets bigger as you go. So it's almost like a little teardrop shape. And as they dry, my Southern girls will know, they kind of feel like fishing lures. They kind of dry, but they like are still kind of like gummy, like funky, but they're fun because it's pink and glittery, so it's fine. So what you're gonna do, I'll show you these because I need to open up some for myself too. What's really nice is whenever you have your own Mary Kay store in here and you're low on something, you can be like, oh, I guess I need to open up some for myself. So they're pink and glittery, and with my light, you can't really see it, but whoa, I just poured some of it on my laptop too. So they're super moisturizing, and you can actually put them on in the morning at over top of your makeup as you're, let me wipe this up real quick. As you're driving to work and stuff, and they will moisturize your eyes, and it helps depuff as well as just give that surge of moisture and help you wake up too. So long term and stuff, I definitely want you all, everyone needs an eye cream. So definitely get a good eye cream into your routine. But these are an added surge of just wonderful moisture. Pregnancy brain here too. And they're also really fun for like a girls' night and spa night. So they make great gifts. So hydrogel eye patches, definitely add this to your wish list and comment, gotta have that if you need it.
Yes. And I am somebody that I can't sit still for 20 minutes, but I can wear them in the car. So they're in my on-the-go patches. You can also put them on other parts of your face. The international makeup artist that Allie and I both love doing classes with and learning from talks about how she does it like on the lines by her lips. She'll do it around here. So like if you have whistle lines or smoker lines, she'll do them like in the middle of her eyebrows to get rid of her 11. So really you could put them lots of different places. But I love hydrogel eye patches. They're definitely a top 10 product for me. So that was number 15. And next we have number 10, which is me. So that is our eye primer. So for those of you that use eye makeup and maybe you buy something at the store and you're like, this does not look like it was supposed to. This color is super faded looking. It's not as intense or bright as I want it to be. I feel like my color isn't building. Are you using an eye primer? Because what an eye primer is going to do is that this is going to go on and dry clear, and number one, it's going to help your color stick to your eye better, so it's not going to move around or fall off. But it's also going to add some of that brightness and intensity to the color that you're wanting. I guarantee if you're looking at an ad, they have eye primer on under that eye color because that's what they're going to do for a photo shoot. Every professional makeup artist is going to use an eye primer. Now, if you're somebody that you're like, that is too many steps for me, Hannah. Okay, listen to me. Come close. We have an eye primer, and then we have something called liquid eyeshadow that are pigmented, and they have eye primer built into them. I am all about lazy girl makeup, y'all. Okay, I do not take the time to do this eye primer. It's a great one, and I sell a ton of this. But I love our liquid eyeshadow, and if you don't know anything about that, ask your consultant because it comes in 4 colors. It's super easy, and it makes it look like you put a ton of effort into your eyeballs and it took you 2 seconds. Okay. So that is eye primer. Allie, anything you want to add, or are we good for the next number?
I completely agree that I love the liquid eyeshadow as my primer. This is really good, but I like the easy way out and stuff too. So yeah, I agree.
We're nothing if not honest with you guys. Okay. This is this is honesty hour here. All right. Um Next number is going to be number 5, which is our Time-Wise Miracle Set. And while Allie's grabbing that to model it for you, you guys comment and tell us, have you ever tried the Miracle Set before, or do you use it currently? Because we'd love to know. If you've never tried it or never used it, tell us that, because your consultant or one of us will get you a sample of it, because it is amazing and you need to try it.
Also, as everyone is commenting, whether you've used it or anything like this, I know at least one person is one away from bingo. Okay, so Bambi, if you are still on, we just need 14 for you. So, and then I know a lot of other people need maybe 2. So make sure and stuff you're commenting too and stuff like, hey, I got that one. So this miracle set is an absolute miracle on your face.
And you have to tell us that you bingoed, because it's the first 3 people to say bingo.
Yes. So make sure you tell us. I'm checking our Facebook group and the YouTube feed and stuff. And so make sure you comment, because whoever comments first. Now the miracle set is a good classic Mary Kay skincare product. So this is the premier anti-aging. It actually has a new 3D formula that is going to defend, delay, and deliver, but even better than if you've used the Time-Wise in the past. This includes like protection against things that you wouldn't even think of, against pollution that has increased in the environment, against blue light technology. Those are things that, 10 years ago and stuff, we wouldn't have thought that we needed in our skincare. But Mary Kay took that extra step and changed the formula, so then that way we have that protection against the free radicals, against the pollution and everything. So definitely, if you have not tried the miracle set, tell your consultant that you want to try it. It is completely free for you to get with your consultant and just give her your opinion on what you think. Even if you use a different cleanser and moisturizer, but this also has an eye cream in it. And if you're not using an eye cream, I don't know what you're doing. You need an eye cream. For me personally, though, you can customize the skincare. And so if you need a little bit of extra this or a little bit less of this, I personally use the Time-Wise Repair Voluform set for my main skincare. Recently, though, with, finding out that we are expecting, I cannot use the Time-Wise Repair night cream because it has retinol in it. It has encapsulated retinol, but I've just chosen to not continue to use that. So instead I switched over to the night cream from the Miracle set. So then that way I still get that repair throughout the night of any damage during the day. So you can use the Miracle set and then add in the repair eye cream, whatever, but you can customize any skincare with your consultant.
Yes, we love Frankensteining skincare when we need to. And y'all, like she said, everyone should use an eye cream. And I meant to say this about the eye patches too. I know that we all love like carrying designer bags, but we should not be showing off the ones that are here. No one wants to know where you got these. Okay, we cover those ones up. That's okay. It's okay to hide these ones. Okay, the ones you carry on your arm, keep them, show them off. These ones, no. Okay, so next number is going to be number 14, which is our oil-free eye makeup remover. This is like, I feel like if we had a cult following for any of our products, this is one of the 2 that I would think of. And so again, comment and tell us if you guys use this product or have tried it. This is one of my best selling ones. I have clients that they might not use anything else Mary Kay, but they buy this in like stock. So Allie, tell us about the eye makeup remover.
Yes. So the oil-free eye makeup remover is so cool, but when you first look at it, you're like, you said it was oil-free. So when you look at it, it looks like there's a little kind of like weird oily separation. What that is there's actually a cleanser to wash and a conditioner for your lashes. So whenever you use it, it's not oily. It's just the formula that you have to shake it up and then use it. So don't forget, even if you love this stuff and you're addicted to it, make sure you shake it up first. And then when you shake it up, it's all together. And then you can get the cleanser and the conditioning effects. Now, even if you don't wear mascara and you're not wearing a waterproof mascara that you don't feel like you need to take it off, it's still a great idea to use this, because at night, whenever we get those little gunky, like night eye boogers and stuff like that, there are also little things little bugs that might come eat it, and we don't want any of that. I won't go into details because, again, right now I'm pregnant, and so that just made me queasy. So we're not going to talk about it right now. I've never gotten nauseous about eyelash mites, but right now I might. So, yeah, you can Google that on your own. But also, the eye makeup remover is very gentle. I have had nobody ever break out from it or get itchy eyes or anything like that, but you want to use that cleanser and the conditioner on your lashes, even if you're not regularly using a waterproof mascara or anything. So.
And I would also say, in addition to just not using waterproof mascara, I will still use this on days I don't have any makeup on. And a lot of you that are watching that know me know I have a lot of no makeup days. But there are a lot of days in Appalachia where we have pollen and lots of other fun things that happen in our air, and it irritates my eyes and it can get caught in your lashes. And so I'll still use it to make sure my lashes are cleaned out from whatever was floating around getting caught in my eyelashes.
That's such a good point. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Also, something else I just thought of.
All right.
Hannah just mentioned designer bags, that we don't want that designer bags here. I have to show y'all something. So the company gives us so many fun perks and prizes, not only earning a car, but whenever we get these prizes, they are earned. They are not just given. They're not just for free. They're definitely earned. But right here, I would never buy a designer bag. I'm just saying, that's just not my thing. I barely even carry a wallet. But I love this beauty. Look at this. This is a Tory Burch purse that the company sent along with our director debut, and the price tag on it was over $300. That's crazy to me. So I personally would never buy it for myself, but I treasure it that we can earn it for free. And so there's a lot of different perks to the Mary Kay business that you might not buy yourself a big diamond ring, but Hannah is rocking one that she's earned one before, and we are going to rock it out and stuff. And so anyways, lots of wonderful prizes that this company lets you earn, doesn't just give to you. So I just wanted to share that. It's so pretty.
You know, and I have a really funny story with that too. And you guys can laugh at me. I told you guys we'd probably end up making you laugh at some point. So I have never, ever had a designer bag before I came into Mary Kay. Y'all, I'm a low country bumpkin kiddo. Like I've never had anything really nice in my life. And so Allie and I have been really good friends ever since I came into Mary Kay. And when we both lived in the Lexington area, we went to meetings together, and we were in a contest a few years ago. I was a newer consultant that, whoever the number one consultant was in this program that we did for 6 weeks was going to win like prizes and like some recognition. And y'all, I just needed to pay my bills. So I was working my tail off, and I won number one in that contest. And our mentor, Rachel, like handed me a free designer Michael Kors purse. And I never pay over $20 for a purse. Like I'm the clearance rack at Kohl's kind of purse shopper, right? I just need it to hold my stuff. And I remember asking her, I was like, so, cause it was like this really pretty pale pink color. I was like, do I need to like buy special wipes for this or not wear jeans with it? Like, are my jeans going to transfer onto this bag? And she was like, it better not transfer cause it's real. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but okay.
Okay.
So, things that I never ever thought I would earn. I have earned so many designer bags.
And you can too.
All right. So you guys can laugh at me.
Yep.
That's okay. So if you didn't know, then now you know. Yeah, and you can too. Exactly. We are both hot messes, and as long as you're a hot one, it's fine. So the next number is number 8, Allie, and that is our hydrating sheet masks.
Okay, these are so much fun. Okay, so these are, you'll have different masks and stuff. There's so many different options, whether it's the clay mask that dries or a charcoal mask and you see the funk coming out. This is a good hydrating sheet mask. And again, like I said with the eye patches, you can buy them at like dollar store and at Walmart and stuff, but you don't know the ingredients that are straight in there. You don't know how long they've been in that package, and you don't know also where your money might be going. With Mary Kay and stuff, you know that your money is going to support a consultant and help pay her bills. You know, it's helping to support dreams, but also the company with a heart. And so both me and Hannah are also ambassadors of the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And with your purchase, it actually helps to go cancer research and also domestic violence shelter grants. And so, Hannah, I know you can share the numbers. You know the numbers a lot better than I do. But that being said, this is a fun mask that you can do and get that hydration, similar to a lot of the other sheet masks that you might have tried before. But this is fun because it's not in the liquid yet. So what you get to do is there are lines on the back, and you fold it along those lines, pushing the liquid up. And you push the liquid up and then over. And once it pops that seal, it comes over here and you hydrate the mask on your own. So it makes it really fun, really interactive. I actually gave one to my neighbor and her daughter so they can have a mother-daughter little fun spa night along with some of their other new goodies. But these make great gifts. You can break them up and give them individually, put them in stocking stuffers for Christmas, or a little care package basket for a new mom or from someone that's going through a hard time. And so I don't think I have one of the full boxes right here. Oh, yep. So the box comes like this, and it has 8 of the masks in the box. And so you can use all 8 of them if you want, or you can break them up and share them with other people. So
And I'm sure your consultant probably has these because if they're like me, they accidentally ordered like this whole shelf behind me are these masks. I have like 30 because I just kept ordering them and forgetting that I had already ordered them. So I have a whole shelf of them. Also, a pro tip is don't put all of the gel on your mask, or you are going to feel like a monster from the Lake of Goo. It is going to be too much. You only need some of it, and then the rest of it you can lather wherever you want to. But this whole thing does not need to be on your face at once. Okay. Pro tip. Ask me how I figured it out. Okay. I'm gonna let you use your imagination. But that was number 8. And then our next number is, I feel like we did number 15 already. Didn't we? Did. We're repeating numbers. Yes. Hang on.
Yeah, 15.
We did number 3. You have one job, random number generator, and this is not very random. We've done number 14. All right, number 12 are our Beauty Blotter Oil Absorbing Tissues. Try and say that 3 times fast. We just call these beauty blotters. And I'll talk about these, Allie. So I am currently in boxes, so I've not unpacked my whole office or inventory yet. But basically what these are is it's just a little box of like 75 tissues, and they can fit in your purse, in your wallet, in your desk, in your car. You can put them anywhere. They're really cost efficient. They're like $8 for a little pack of 75. But what you do is you pull one out when you need it. So whether you're oily or you're sweaty, whatever it is, and you just pat it on that area. Usually for me, it's my forehead. But you just pat it where you're getting shiny or you're feeling oily, and it absorbs it, and so it's going to make it look more mattified because it's absorbing that oil or sweat off of your face. And it's only $8 for a pack of 75, so why wouldn't you have those? And I have them literally everywhere. I've got them in my desk at work, I've got them in my desk here, I've got them in a car, I have one in my purse for when I'm not at my desk or in my car. And they're really great. And I'm not usually oily, I'm typically pretty dry, but I'm really sweaty in the summer, you guys, I'm gonna be honest. Or like if I'm going to the gym and I don't necessarily want to wash my face right away, but I don't want to feel icky while I'm driving home, they're wonderful. So those are really easy, and I feel like everyone should have oil blotters. Crystal is our first bingo. Allie, write down Crystal's name. You're the one with the pen and the paper. Anything you want to add?
No, I love the beauty blotters. And also I have taken like 2 or 3 like 5 to 10 of them out of a pack and put them in a nice little bag for anybody that's in a bridal party or going to a wedding, or like anytime that there's an event that you don't want to like smudge your makeup off or anything like that. And so it's nice to like put in little goodie bags as well. And so these are so good. And especially also for people that are on their phone a lot, because, you know, sometimes you can see that transfer and stuff at the end of the day to your phone. That's gross. And so these are super helpful and stuff to keep your face intact if you're on the phone all day in your office.
Yes. So those are our beauty blotters. And then our next number is number 1, which Allie and I both love, and she's going to hold up. And it is our Targeted Action Toning Lotion. Those of you that are mine, I affectionately call this anti-jiggle lotion. So, Allie.
I love that. Anti-jiggle lotion. There was also something else earlier you said that I was like, I need to write that down. That's good. So y'all, we take such good care of our face. This is going to take care of our body. And it is the Time Wise formula. So it's not just a body lotion. This is Time Wise. Okay. So it is still anti-aging. But I was able to go through and read some of the actual ingredients in here. And there's a lot of natural ingredients that are in here to stimulate blood flow. But there's also some to even bust up fat cells. Like, hello, yes, please. What's really good too is it actually has a natural caffeine in there too to help stimulate that blood flow and energize the cells to do the work and stuff and do the turnover that they need to. So you are going to be feeling smooth. You're going to be feeling energized. But I have seen a picture of not just a regular customer, but there was I believe she was a national, she might have been a director, but I think she was a national sales director that put it at the bottom of her arms and stuff on her arms on one side. That had to take a lot of self-control. But the picture is insane because on one side, she had like that old lady flabby that we don't want. The other side and stuff was there and like good and taut and like she's been going to the gym. So I'm going to douse my whole body in this. I wanted to check and stuff. And the reason I read through those ingredients is because I wanted to make sure it was safe for me to put all over my belly. Because as we stretch and everything, I wanted to make sure that this was safe, that it will help prevent those stretch marks because it has all that good stuff in it. So this would be absolutely amazing for any expecting mother, for any new mother, for anybody that is aging at all in their entire body or just wants them a little tightening. So wonderful stuff.
Yeah. And Allie, it was a sales director. It was Chatney Gelfius that did those pictures. If you're wanting to go find her, so
thank you. Yes.
They do exist. And I also want to say with this, like, this is great for anybody to be using, regardless of what's happening with our bodies. But I also really love this because some of the health things that I deal with and the hormone imbalance that I have can cause my weight to yo-yo. And so whether I'm losing or I'm gaining, this is going to help with the retention of my skin and the integrity of my skin. And it's really important to use regardless of what is happening with our body. We should be hydrating our skin no matter what, you guys. Like, we should be drinking water, and we should also be hydrating our skin all over, not just our face. So I'm just saying, this is wonderful. And if you want this to work even better, those of you that are mine are about to groan because you know what I'm about to say. We have an amazing Skinvigorate Sonic brush system that's technically like a face brush cleaner, but it comes with a massage head. So you can use a massage head with your moisturizer. It helps it work better. But massage helps with absorption rates, and it helps break up some of the stuff that we're trying to get through for our moisturizer to work. And so I have an extra massage head that I use specifically with my toning lotion on my body because I want it to work better. And so, number one, who doesn't want to use a massage anyways when they're putting lotion on? And so that's another great way to make sure that your product is working even better than just putting it on, is putting it on with that massage head that we have for the Skinvigorate Sonic brush.
I'm totally
system.
gonna start
So
using
we
that.
love anti-jiggle cream. That was number one.
Yes. That's gonna feel so good. Thank you.
It does. And I do want to say too, that I have used Mary Kay. Allie's used Mary Kay longer than me because she's been at Mary Kay longer. But I've used Mary Kay exclusively for over 7 years. And when I started using it, I was a newlywed. And then, surprise, I got pregnant, and now I have a 5-year-old. And all of our products are pregnancy safe except for the retinol line, like the medical grade retinol from Clinical Solutions. The encapsulated retinol is safe, but for people that are the like, just to cover all of the bases, people, it is okay to switch your night cream, but nothing crazy is going to happen to you or your baby if you use encapsulated retinol while you're pregnant. And Mary Kay does follow European Union standards with their products, and I think that's important to say too. I have a background in agriculture. That's what I went to college for. I'm also actually the agriculture department specialist at our local university, and it's a big difference. And so the FDA here in America has banned about 13 ingredients in skincare and color cosmetics. That's why it's so hard sometimes to find a quality product at the drugstore that works with our skin or doesn't make us angry. It's because we use a lot of ingredients in the US that are banned in other places in the world. The European Union has banned about 1,300 ingredients that are proven to be bad for our skin. And a lot of those are still used in the US. And so while Mary Kay is based in Dallas, Texas, we're a US based company, we follow those EU standards because we hold ourselves to a higher standard, and we don't want your face to fall off when you use our products. So we only use high quality ingredients that are proven to be good for your skin. So you can keep that in mind if you're someone like me that every time you tried something from the drugstore, your face fell off. I have not had that issue with any of my Mary Kay products. So I wanted to throw that out there as well, in case there's anybody that is a product ingredient snob like I was before I started. I wasn't even a big skincare person, y'all, because everything made my face angry, but I did care about what was going on in my face before I used it. So, Allie, can you run through what numbers we've called out so far?
Yes, for sure. So, because I think, Sarah, if you're still watching, I know you were commenting for Kim, so might want to check her numbers too. So we have Crystal for a bingo. I have Bambi for a bingo. Our numbers are 13, 2, 3, 5, 15, 10, 14, 8, and 12. So let me read those again, okay? Because they're not in order. So 13, 2, 3, 15, 10, 5, 14, 8, 12. So we're about halfway through all of our product numbers and stuff. So hopefully a couple more of you have bingo too. And so we know for sure Crystal and Bambi. I think there's a couple more though.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to keep going because we don't want to keep you here all night. I know you guys love us and you could hang out with us all night, but I also know that you have things to do. So we're going to keep on going. And our next number is number 10, which we already did.
Mm-hmm.
So we're cycling back. Hang on. Go. We did these already. We'll get to one. All right. Number 11, which is our oil mattifier.
I think that makes another bingo.
Allie, would you like? I personally have never been oily enough to need oil modifier, so this is all you know.
Yes. So I love the oil mattifier. I have always had super, super oily skin until recently. You know, when hormones go crazy, your skincare does too. And I am so thankful that I had a store that I could change out my skincare quickly, but also I had resources that I could reach out to. Like, hey, I don't know what happened. My face just broke out. And then the next day, my face was scaly. It was so dry. And I've never experienced that before. Now I'm back to being oily again. So this oil mattifier, it is in a little tiny tube, and it takes a tiny, tiny amount. So what I usually do is after my moisturizer, I have this and I put it in my T-zone area. So just a little bit on my forehead, down my nose, and around my chin. Now, Hannah, might be a new friend for you because with your newfound bangs, the oil mattifier is super, super helpful. So then that way and stuff, you don't like have your hair all beautiful and then you have oily little bangs going on, okay? So this can also be used just here if you got the bangs. But it doesn't ball up like some other oil mattifiers or other products that absorb oil. It goes on super, super smooth. If you've ever used our foundation primer, that does have a little bit of oil absorption too, and we'll talk about the foundation primer too. But this oil mattifier is that extra little bit of step that you don't need a lot. So usually what I'll do is I'll put it on after my moisturizer, and then I'll brush my teeth and let it to dry just a little bit before I put on any foundation or anything over it. So oil mattifier.
Yay. I also know that there are people that want the benefits of using TimeWise Voluform for the extra anti-aging benefits, but they maybe are more oily. And so instead of swapping out some of the products in fear of being more oily from using the Voluform, they will mix the oil mattifier into like the day cream moisturizer to help mattify and neutralize the oil control that happens when we use moisturizer, sometimes when we're oily. So that's another again, I'm not oily, so that's not something I've had to use. But for a tip of those that are like, I need to turn back the hands of time on my face, but I am oily as all get out, you can mix this into your moisturizers if there's one you really want to use that isn't necessarily in a combo oily formulation. So next number, I lost it. Hold please. I gotta find my number generator again. It ran away. Okay. Next number is number 9, which is our lip primer. Allie, if you would like to talk about the lip primer.
And my computer died, so I can't see the comments and stuff, but I believe somebody else also just hit a bingo. So make sure you're commenting whenever you hit a bingo. You said lip primer, right?
Ashley had a bingo from Cheryl. Yes. Skylar has a bingo.
Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, Samantha, we're working on it for you. You still got a couple to go. And Tessa, you too. So this is the lip primer. Now, here's the thing. This box, it's packaged different than almost everything else. It has like the actual size on the side, but it's so cool. It like, they have it to where it like won't rock around in the package. And I had to show y'all that before I got it out because I think that's cool. So this lip primer, if you just talked to Barbara for 3 minutes, she's going to tell you about this. She puts it on in the morning. She puts it on at night. And as we age, sometimes we get little like smile lines and happy lines. Brandon said I wouldn't have so many wrinkles and stuff around my eyes if I didn't smile so much. I said, well, I'm still going to smile. But sometimes we get little lines around our lips. Sometimes people call them smoker lines. We don't want that. But also you can get them from using a straw. So Barbara, she doesn't smoke, but she used a straw a lot. She was starting to get those little lines. And she used this morning, night, loves it. It is clear, me see if I can pop it out, but it looks very like high end. It's a very small tip here, and it's very clear. It's very light. She puts it all around. The lines are almost gone, y'all. So Barbara, I know you love this. I have 3 more in stock set aside just for you. If anybody else needs it, make sure you comment. Gotta have it because this is amazing. Not only is it going to get rid of, because it is part of the Timewise line as well. It's very rare that we have like more makeup-ish products and stuff as part of the Timewise, and I love that. This is going to help make sure your lip color stays. Okay, it's going to stay all day. But also, especially when you have like reds, like me and have on right now, you don't want that feathering out and stuff. This helps it stay in line. So between using a lip primer and a lip liner, your lip color is going to stay all day. So that's definitely something if you want to try out with your consultant at your makeup appointment, usually like our second appointment, this is something to add to your list too. So.
Yes. And then our next number is 6, which is foundation primer, which I know Allie can hold up. I'm going to talk about this for a minute because this is a product that I'm obsessed with. You guys, I've sold 12 of these in the last like 36 hours in the process of working on finishing our car. Because as a Mary Kay consultant, we sell the most of what we love and wear the most of. And my people know foundation primer is my jam. I might not wear foundation every day, but I love our foundation primer. And so the way that it works is if you're, painting a wall, painting a canvas, whatever it may be, you prime it first. Otherwise, it eats all of your paint and you have to use, and it's clear, Allie's showing it to you, but you have to prime before you paint. Otherwise, it just eats all of your color and you have to use so much more, and you can see the texture and the patchiness when you go to paint. It's the same concept with your makeup, right? So I call this pothole filler. So it's going to even out your skin texture and your tone before you put your foundation on. It's going to give you a more flawless finish once your foundation is on. You're still going to put a setting spray or setting powder over top, but it's going to affect the way that your foundation looks and how much product you have to use. This also has an SPF 15 in it. So whether or not your moisturizer has SPF, this is going to give you some SPF coverage as well. But I love how soft this feels. And for me, even if I'm not wearing foundation, it's also a little more like a barrier for my skin. So we talked about the stuff in the air is awful. It's disgusting for our face. It's going to help it not absorb in as much because there's an extra layer there, even though it doesn't feel like we have anything on. Or if you're in a profession where you're, wearing a mask or whatever it may be, it's going to give another barrier of protection for your face to not be so irritated. And for me in like the winter or when I go running, not that I do that very often right now, but it's an extra layer to not have things like wind burn as well. So I love foundation primer. I will sing it to the high heavens. It is one of my absolute favorite products. If Mary Kay ever tried to get rid of this, I would riot. So we love foundation primer. Allie, if there's anything you want to add, go ahead.
So I love calling it an Instagram filter. Pothole filler, Instagram filter, same thing. But even just putting it on my hand, it's so soft. Y'all, I'm like over here rubbing my hand and you can't really see in the camera, but like the places that show age the most on our body are around the eyes, this thin area here, and in this delicate area right here, but also on the back of our hands. And it literally looks blurred on this side of my hand versus this side. So it's really cool. I wish you could see it better. But it gives just kind of that blur effect because, like Hannah said, it's filling in the potholes and it's very smooth. And so whether you're oily or you're dry, it actually has a formula in here that if you are a little bit oily, it will create a little bit of an oil absorption. If you're not oily, that's fine. It's not going to dry your skin out and it won't activate that specific ingredient. But this is going to be great to use along with a translucent powder or something after that will set your makeup all day long, but also it will give you that blur. So the translucent powder or the foundation primer, I in turn call both of them an Instagram filter because we have a whole bunch of different types of filters, right? But This is absolutely a gem. I actually have a customer that is a male. Well, the female uses it before her foundation, but the guy uses it because he works in a factory here in town that he kept breaking out right around his forehead because he would have his helmet on and it would be pressing all of that dark soot into his pores. So he was breaking out and stuff. And I said, tell you what, I know you don't wash your face a lot. I know you use the shampoo to wash your face, but like even after you wash your face with the shampoo, put this on after, okay? And it actually did help make sure to give that barrier. So then that way all that soot wasn't pressed in. So he just put it along the line right here where his helmet is, and then also has SPF 15. And so that guy was not going to put on some sunscreen either. So it helped me like make me feel a little bit better that he has a little sunscreen on too while he's working. So yeah.
Yes. And Tessa was our 4th bingo, I think.
Yay!
One that I've seen in the comments. Tessa just got her bingo as well. So we have, I think, 2 products left to talk about. But Allie, before we get to those 2, can we talk about the blessing that Mary Kay just gave us of extending our eStart option and what that is?
Absolutely. So whenever somebody decides to start a Mary Kay business, to dive in full force and decide to do this all at once and do a whole bunch of parties, or they're like, you know, I just want to dip my toes into the water and see if I can like make a couple sales, or maybe even for my own discount. You can decide to work this business a little or a lot. I think I started this by saying this. But also, we have different options of starting your Mary Kay business now. There is a beautiful, beautiful designer bag starter kit that has everything in it that you would ever need to do your first month of parties, including satin hands and mirrors and applicators. But also, it has the Time-Wise 3D. Yes, there is the bag. It is beautiful. Hannah's is packed up and ready. Mine's over there by the door, and it's kind of heavy. But it comes with the things for you to let people try. Now, if you're like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to dive in full force, or if you're like, I don't have anyone near me that I think would try this, you can do virtual appointments now too, which is beautiful. So we have the option, instead of the $130 full kit, the $30 eStart includes your website for an entire year, as well as ProPay, which is the credit card processing that we use. So you can run your business just a little bit by sharing your link with your coworkers or with your family in Pennsylvania or with whatever and stuff that you might not be super hands-on with letting people try the product and stuff, but people can still buy from you because you're excited about what you're using. So
absolutely. And if you're watching this, your recruiter would obviously be your recruiter, whoever invited you to this. And then Allie or I would be your business coach, because leadership is optional in Mary Kay, and we don't have to train people if that's not a desire of our heart. But that's something that Allie and I have both chosen for ourselves. And you know, we make a 50% commission on everything we sell. We order our own products half price. And I will never, ever get over how generous and understanding this company is. And, you know, Allie hit on this a little bit of, we can work our business a little, we can work it a lot. I have clients that are working to be, you know, in leadership. Cheryl, that's watching, is wanting to pay off her house in this next year with Mary Kay money. She wants to earn a car like Allie and I are doing. And then I have some people on my team like Shelby, who throws a catalog every 4 months when there's a new one, and that's how she works her business, and lots of people in between. But we personally also get to pick up and put down our business as we need to. And, you know, I might have not have said this super publicly recently, but I've earned 2 cars with the company. I earned both of them in 2020. So I earned one, and then I upgraded it really, really quickly. And we get to drive our cars for 2 years, and then we earn a new one because Mary Kay is amazing. And all we have to worry about is our oil changes, and we get a new one before we even have to worry about tire changes. But I was in a place where mentally I knew that I couldn't handle working at the capacity that I knew I needed to be in another car. And I told the company, I'm not there right now. I promise I will be again. I am going to choose not to be a car driving leader in this season, but I will be back. And so I gave my Camaro back in January. And now, 6 months later, I'm finishing my third free car. And they have called me monthly, if not multiple times a month, to call and check on me because they want me to be a car driving leader. I don't know how many other companies would have been like, oh yeah, just come back when you're ready. Most of them would have been like, oh, well, you gave that up, so you're done. Sorry. Too bad, so sad. And the generosity of this company is unmatched. And so we have 2 products left, but we wanted to share that. And that is something that you're supporting when you support your consultant, is that they are a part of a company that genuinely cares about their sales force. We are all about people and not profit. And so our next product of our 2 that we have left is going to be number 4, which I believe is one that I am talking about. It is our liquid eyeliner pen. And so again, fun story. Hannah didn't know how to wear makeup when she started selling Mary Kay. I didn't even know you were supposed to rinse cleanser off of your face, let alone how to put makeup on it. And so eyeliner was the last thing I ever wanted to wear. It was hard. It was complicated. I have hooded eyes. I have oily eyelids. My face is not oily, but my eyelids are. And so eyeliner, it's just always felt like it was moving or it was rubbing or it wasn't where I wanted it to be or it was too thick. And eyeliner is really tricky sometimes when you have hooded eyes. But this liquid eyeliner pen was a game changer for me, and it's waterproof, you guys. And so it is a felt tip, so it can go on really fine, or you can make it thick if you're a thick eyeliner babe. I am not a heavy eyeliner person personally. And so I like that I can do just a little bit, and it's really easy to do wings with if you're a winged eyeliner person. But it goes and it stays where you put it. It's not going to rub around. It's not going to like do anything wonky. It's really beginner friendly. Or again, if you like doing the cool trendy things with your eyeliner, you can do that with this as well. So this is my favorite eyeliner. This is my go-to. This is what I tell everybody they need to use. Allie, if you want to add anything, you can. But this is one of my favorites now, surprisingly. And I'm not an eyeliner person.
Yes, it stands up to a lot of the other like tattoo eyeliners, that look like more like a Sharpie. I know there's a lot of other high-end eyeliners that some of them get pretty expensive, that this stands up to them, if not surpasses, because that waterproof action and stuff just sets it up and above. I remember whenever this first came out was whenever I was working at a boxing club. Okay. And if you can do an entire boxing class and your eyeliner still be good, like that's impressive. Because like these were like some intense classes and I'd be dripping. And so our waterproof mascara and this waterproof eyeliner stands up to boxing. So we're good. But it does make it super easy. I think you can tell that both me and Hannah were not big into makeup before Mary Kay, both of us. And I think this has made it easy that I can look professional and do eyeliner, and it looks like I'm put together, even if I have no idea what I'm doing. That I'm so thankful for the company to send us trend updates, that it's not just about learning and stuff how to just do basic, but they actually send us trend updates on what is the newest thing, and so we can practice and we can use these wonderful products. But this one, I would not wear eyeliner if it wasn't for this eyeliner. I do like our other eyeliner pencils. They twist up and you can actually sharpen them. And that is really nice that you can use different colors. There is a Steely that is amazing. So if you're used to using black eyeliner, sometimes that can be kind of hard. Steely. Yes, the Steely gives a little bit, it still gives that dark outline and the distinction around your eyes, but it doesn't make it harsh, like you're going out for a night out. So definitely give the Steely a try, even if you're like, I'm not an eyeliner girl. Just trying the Steely, because remember, there's 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you don't love it, trade it for a lip liner instead. So I think that puts us at our last product.
Well, and I told
you go for it.
No, you're fine. I was going to say, I tell people with the regular eyeliners that if they're looking for something that's not quite as, I don't want to say heavy, but you guys know, like, we're not always like going for a black eyeliner necessarily with a look, but we don't necessarily want a brown, because those are the two colors that are the most popular as we're using a brown. Most people start with a brown so that it's not as intense, or there's a black. The Steely is a really great in between of like, I don't necessarily want the intensity of a black, but I don't want a brown either. It's a really good in between, or it's just a really good like out of the box option that it looks good on all eye colors. But yes, that does bring us to our last number, which I believe is number 7, and it's a product that you have to show us as well.
Yes. So also, I promise y'all we're going to wrap up super, super soon, because also my husband is wonderful and made dinner and made me brownies. I have not been craving anything sweet and stuff, but I was like, I really think I would love some brownies. And so as we started this call, he went to Walmart and out of his way to go specifically to get brownie mix. And so I'm going to go get some brownies after this. Anyways, this is our perfect palette. What's really cool about Mary Kay is this is not the product either. This is a preface. But the perfect palette and stuff is the perfect size to go into your purse. I've never been one to carry around makeup, but this just feels so nice and stuff too. And it makes for a great gift because all of our palettes are customizable. That means that if you run out of that one color, eyeshadow or blush or whatever, and you don't have to go buy a whole new full palette just for that one color. You just pop it out and replace it. So let me show you with my one hand. My little stand over there was too far away, so I wanted to show you. Now, in this palette specifically, I have our product, number 7. It's the lip and cheek colors. And these are so much fun. They have vitamin E in it, and so they're super, super moisturizing. And look at that. Do you think you would ever choose a purple blush like that? Now, let me show you. It's not as scary as you think. And also, just FYI, what I'm looking at is really, really small on my screen. So wish me luck. But you can use this. It says lip and cheek, but I use it on my eye too. So I'm going to use this really pretty peach shimmer on the bottom right here. And I already have my red lipstick on, but I want to show you, you can put this over top of a lipstick and it gives just a little bit of a sheen, just a little bit of a shine. I love this peach shimmer because it's so good for like a good summer color. And this lipstick, since it's the matte liquid lipstick, it is not drying, but it is a little bit more dry and stuff than if you were to use like a semi-shine or something. Now I'm going to take this same color, different finger. There we go. And I'm going to use it just where I would put like a highlighter. And you'll see that this gives just a little bit of a color for summer that like I did not put any blush on specifically so I could show you all this. But like it's such a fun color. I am not blended in. Hold on. Like I said, I'm looking on my phone really, really small. But it blends in super, super easy. Now, it gives you just a little bit of a summer glow. I also like taking this one and put it on the tip of my nose and also the bridge of your nose. It'll give you a little bit of a nose job. So that way and stuff, this is the peach shimmer. Gives you just a little bit of a summer glow. Now, we also have this mauve one I think a lot of people love because it's easy and go to at the top there. But I'm going to show you this purple one, okay? Show you that it's not scary. So we're going to take this. I'm going to use this little mirror instead of my phone this time so I don't look too much of a clown. But whenever you put on cheek color, you want to start up and then go down. So then that way you don't end up with a big round colorful circle. And you'll see when you first dab it on, it's purple. So we want to blend. And look, you could use a brush, but it's so easy just with your fingers. And it gives you just a little bit of a summer fun color. And then that way you can also use it on your eyes. So lips, cheek, and I'm going to go back to this peach shimmer on this side and put it on my eyelid. And then also, just because it's a little bit of that shimmer, a little bit underneath my eyebrow there. Now I'm going to use the mauve color and kind of go on the outside of my lid. There we go. Fun, quick, easy. Lip, cheek, and eye. Hannah, yes. What's your favorite one?
These are, I like all of them. I like the mauve a lot. I feel like I wear that the most, but I like the versatility of the peach. However, I am telling people that I might not be wearing the berry one right now, but it would be a really good holiday color.
Oh, absolutely. Especially on your lips and stuff, that deep berry. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I apologize for the intrusion, you guys. I have been on here and my cat apparently decided I've not pet her recently enough. So, if you would like an introduction, this is Tamora. She is a tortie and she keeps smacking me with her feather duster. So those are all of our numbers. And what you're going to do now is you're going to text your consultant your wish list and your want list. So your wish list is going to be, okay, that sounded amazing. I need that at some point. And a want list is, okay, I need this in my bathroom yesterday. Where do I throw my money at you right now? Okay. Mm-hmm. And Allie and I's teams are both less than 30 orders from finishing our free cars. And your order could be the one that pushes it over and finishes whatever it is that your consultant is working on with their goals, because we're both shutting our cars down tomorrow. And if you're watching the replay of this on Wednesday, we're shutting it down today. Okay, so we are insanely close. And there are 6 ways that you can support your beauty consultant. The 2 biggest ways right now in this time frame with what we're working on is obviously purchasing. So giving your consultant your want list, getting what you absolutely want and need. Maybe you stock up on a few extra essentials. Allie had somebody buy 4 charcoal masks the other day. And so if you need a little extra of something, that's absolutely reasonable. But you can pray for us. That's huge, you guys. Keep us in your thoughts. Share us with all your people. Send us all the good energy. Send us all the caffeine. But you can pray for us. You can purchase. You can let your consultant practice on you. So we're finishing our cars. The other thing is that we get to upgrade our cars. How exciting is that? And so your consultant is looking for people to practice on, right now. And so whether it is a skincare class with the Timewise or the Voluform that we talked about, maybe it's color, you learned all kinds of cool color tips tonight. Maybe you want to smell the perfumes, you can let her practice with you. You can let her party with you. Maybe you're like, yeah, I want to try things. Also, I want to earn freebies and discounts. I'm going to bring some people, whether it's in person or virtual. That's the other option, is that you can let your consultant party with you and help you earn your way to your wish list or get some freebies. All right. You can help your consultant earn some pearls. And so Mary Kay Ash believed every person deserved a nice set of pearls, and your consultant can earn pearl jewelry from Allie and I as their mentor. All you do is ask some questions. It teaches your consultant how to answer them. You have to have no interest in selling Mary Kay. We're not going to make you sign a blood oath or anything. We know most people don't want to do what we do. It just helps them learn how to answer questions and more information. So pearls is the 5th option, or the 6th option is maybe you're like, this is really easy. Hannah and Allie literally did my consultant's entire job tonight. And they said it's only like $30 to give it a try. You can partner with your consultant and start your own business. And Allie and I will also do things that you just invite people to, and we do all the work. But we teach you how to do what we do, which is teach people how to wash their face. We're a good time. And so those are the 6 ways. You can do 1, you can do 6, you can do anything in the middle. But please, 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 even if you're not purchasing tonight, shout your consultant out. Share them with the world. If you have a friend that is complaining about their face or complaining about their mascara or whatever it looks like, this is the time to be like, my Mary Kay babe is the absolute best. She is shutting something down tomorrow. You need to go give her your money. Okay. So those are the 6 things. And we went way longer than we meant to tonight, but we were just having a really good time. So thank you guys for hanging with us. And again, we're going to do some giveaways also from the comments. So even if you weren't one of the first bingos, make sure you were commenting and you throw some in now, because the more comments, the more entries to win. Allie, is there anything you want to say before we close out?
I just want to say, Hannah, thank you for your love and your leadership. I love seeing how you lead your team. The Showstoppers are absolutely incredible. And I am so thankful for all that you've done and inspired me to do. And I'm very thankful for your team too. So thank you for all you Showstoppers that are watching too. And I know that we are both going to earn those tracks. But not just because it's us, but because our teams are absolutely incredible. Our bright lights have been a unit for 2 months now, and they are on a roll. And I am so thankful to be able to see everyone growing. So thank you, Hannah. That's all I got.
Well, I meant to them, not to make me cry.
I know what you meant, but I wanted to surprise you that, yeah.
So the support and this company and the friendships are unmatched, you guys. I have never had the friends that I have had until I came into Mary Kay. The people are absolutely wholesome and wholehearted here. And I cannot wait to be in Dallas with you next month and walk across stage while we pick up our car keys. Because
Yes.
who needs matching best friend bracelets when you can have matching best friend cards, you guys? Hello. Okay. So we're going to let you guys go now, but make sure you follow up with your consultant, and I'm sure they will give you lots of extra freebies and gifts as a thank you for being a part of these wins. So we love you guys. We appreciate you, and we